Welcome back. Soup that can help those undergoing cancer treatment this morning. Jeanette Chen is showing us how to make some delicious and tasty soup for those undergoing breast treatments or whatever, cancer treatments.
Yes.
Really, and it's veggie soup, all natural veggie soup. I could just smell it. It smells so good.
Thank you.
It smells so good. So Jeanette, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks
Talk
for
about
having
the
me.
soup and why it's important for those undergoing cancer treatment to have soup like this.
Sure. So the reason I wanted to come was to inspire people who have friends, family, and people in the community who are going through cancer treatment. I'm making a lentil vegetable soup today, and this is a soup that I've made for a lot of friends and people in my community who've undergone cancer treatment. It's nourishing, it's hydrating, and it's a bowl of comfort.
And if you're vegan, vegetarian, this is perfect for you. And if you
Yes.
eat meat or paleo, too.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. It's good for all diets.
Great.
So, do you want to help me get started?
Sure. Let's get started. It
okay.
smells really good.
Sure. So first, we're just going to cook some of these vegetables. We have some leeks.
Okay. How many?
You just dump the
put
whole thing in, yeah.
Huh? So you make sure the pan is hot. and
Yes.
put a little bit of oil in there.
Yep. Just a little bit of olive oil, and then we
And
have
celery?
some celery and some carrots.
Now, do you recommend organic or? does
I
it-
do. I
okay.
use organic vegetables and broth when I'm cooking for people with cancer.
And onions, white
Yes.
onions?
White onions or red.
Okay.
Whatever you like. And so this would be cook for a couple of minutes, and then
Okay, and then you're just going to stir it up, right?
Yes.
For a few? Okay.
yeah. So and then we would add some lentils.
Okay, and now lentils, I see them in all different colors.
Yes.
There's white, there's red,
Yes.
brown.
These are green lentils,
Okay.
but you can certainly use red or brown, any kind that you like.
Okay, so that's 1 cup of lentils.
Yep, and then we have some whole grains. This one is farro, but you can use barley or brown rice.
So it's important for those undergoing any kind of treatment to have a lot of vitamins.
Yes,
And this is
yes.
a good way to do it.
Exactly. So, and this is some dried herbs. This is herb de Provence. So there's a lot of really nice
Smells
herbs in there.
really
There's thyme,
good.
oregano, and basil, and rosemary. We have some chopped tomatoes.
Okay. Now, would you put fresh tomatoes in there?
You
or
can,
you use
you
canned
can.
tomatoes?
Yeah, so you know, you can use jarred or the kinds that come in non-BPA packaging. And then I have some homemade vegetable broth that I made, but you can certainly buy some good quality organic broth in the supermarket.
Okay, or you can put the 2 cubes of vegetable broth in, right, with filtered water and make your own vegetable broth, or just
You
make
have-
your own at home?
You can buy the one that already comes in the carton, or if you buy a bouillon, I would just make sure you check the ingredient label.
Okay, but you made your own at
I
home.
do make my own, yeah.
So is, that's from actual vegetables. That took you a
Yes.
while to make.
Well, you know,
right?
usually I make a batch and you can freeze it ahead of time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so this soup
That's a great
is,
tip.
yeah, it's really nourishing. And so this you would cook for about an hour. And then I have some beautiful rainbow Swiss chard that I got from the farmer's market.
Oh, that looks so
Yeah,
good. Very
so
colorful.
It's very colorful. Yeah, actually, I got all these vegetables from the farmer's market yesterday.
And the more color, the better, right, Jeanette?
Yes, yes. So
Why?
This soup has a lot of vitamins, minerals.
You see the colors there.
Yeah, antioxidants from all the different vegetables, and also fiber and protein. So there's a lot of good stuff going on in the soup.
And when do you put the lettuce in?
You
When it's
put the dark
mainly
leafy
finished?
Yeah, so towards the end, after you've cooked the soup for about an hour, then you put the leafy greens in. So
Okay.
here I've used Swiss chard, but you can use spinach, you can use kale. Any dark leafy green would be great.
And then it smells
Yeah.
so good. And
So-
then what
and
would you
then-
top it with?
Yeah, so I've got 2 different ones that I've topped. One is a regular soup, and I put a little Greek yogurt for protein and creaminess, and a little
nice.
basil on top. And then also, there are certain people that have difficulty eating during cancer treatment. So this is one of the things I discovered.
They do. My mom had breast cancer 3 times, and so I would make her lots of veggie soups.
Yes.
And sometimes it was difficult for her to eat when she was undergoing chemo and lots of radiation.
Yes.
And then sometimes she didn't feel like eating too much.
Yes, exactly. So, you know, I actually started cooking for cancer patients about 12 years ago. I had a friend who had breast cancer, was going through treatment. So I was cooking for her, taking her to doctor's appointments and spending time with her. And so through that experience, I learned that just a little bit of my time really meant a lot to her. And so I started reaching out to other people in my community and cooking for them. And I learned that soups and smoothies in particular were very good for people going through treatment because of the side effects you're talking about.
Right.
The nausea, the mouth sores, difficulty chewing and swallowing, loss of appetite, dehydration, and change in taste buds. So sometimes when you make a soup, you might puree it like this. In this one, I pureed this before I put the greens in, and then I made the greens into a pesto.
Well, it looks good and it smells really good. And hopefully we have the recipe online to share with folks this morning. Okay, we have the recipe online for you guys to check out, and go to WTNH.com. Go to the On Air tab and pull down the Good Morning Connecticut weekend section, and you can always download our News 8 app to get all that information. Thank you so much, Jeanette, for coming. Oh, wow. It's vegan, so I can have it.
All right, it smells
So good, you're gonna have to come over here. Wow.
Definitely, I'm going to, for sure. All right, let's talk weather, because today is one of those soup sort of days, I'll tell you that.